What's up, everybody? Welcome to Marvel Champions. This is my first ever video. I'm going to be doing all of the encounters in this game in release order. So we're starting with a matchup that I know a lot of you have seen a billion times, so apologies in advance. But I'm starting with Peter Parker Spider-Man against Rhino. This is the suggested tutorial in the game. However, I have a custom Justice deck that I made that is themed off of New York heroes saving the day, teaming up with Spider-Man. So I've got some Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Moon Girl, and we're gonna see what we can do against Rhino. So Rhino's on Expert, meaning Breakin' and Taken comes in. That has a hazard icon, 2 threat. We have the Break-In main scheme. Rhino is trying to smash through the facility wall and steal a shipment of vibranium. We must stop him. So Rhino's gonna start with 15 health. And we're going to try to stop him with Peter Parker Spider-Man. We are using the mod set A Mess of Things instead of the regular bomb scare, so we have Scorpion and some stuns in there to mess with us, and another gang up as well. Alright, let's get started. We're drawing up to Peter Parker's hand size of 6. Multitasking. One way or another. Helicarrier. Nice. Avengers Mansion. Clear the area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for Justice. Ooh. Alright. We're going to use for Justice and Clear the Area and Peter Parker's Mental Resource to put out a Helicarrier. That will help us pay for stuff. We are going to flip up to Hero Form. We're going to use One Way or Another. Search the encounter deck for a side scheme. Reveal that side scheme and draw 3 cards. I'm going to look for Crowd Control because it's easy. Mess of Things is also 2. You know what, we're going to do that one because it has a hazard icon, and that way we won't draw it later. I'm going to fast forward when I shuffle because I take forever. Alright, A Mess of Things. When revealed, place 2 additional threat here for each stunned friendly character. There are none. That has 2 threat, which we're going to remove here shortly. We draw 3 cards from revealing a side scheme. We get Under Surveillance. That's nice for the main. Clear the Area. Nice. And Energy. Very nice. Okay. Let's pay Clear the Area for multitasking. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. If you paid with a Mental Resource, remove a 2 threat from a different scheme. So we'll take 2 and 2. We'll lose both our hazard icons and defeat 2 side schemes. We'll pay these 2 and discount for Avengers Mansion. And do I want to draw a card with Mansion, even though my hand's empty? Why not? It's a Power of Justice. Useless anyway. Okay, Peter Parker will swing for 2, hit Rhino for 2. That takes him from 15 down to 13. And let's ready up. Draw up to our hand size of 5. 2, Aunt May for Justice. Ingenuity. One way or another again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 1 on the main scheme. Rhino will be attacking us for 3 plus a boost. Spider Sense lets us draw a card. It is another One Way or Another. Don't necessarily need his basic attack right now, so I'm going to defend for 3. He's hitting us for 3. Nothing. Hard to keep down. So we take no damage. Now we will get an encounter card. We don't have a cancel. It's an advance. Villain schemes. Rhino schemes for 1. And nothing. Lucky us. So we're at 2 out of 7 on the main. If that hits 7, we lose. Let's go ahead and do One Way or Another again. This time we're going to find Crowd Control because I think it's the only side scheme left in the deck. Crowd Control comes in with 2 threat. We are going to use Avengers Mansion to draw a card, which is Superpower Training. We also draw 3 cards from One Way or Another. Now we have a massive hand size. We have Black Cat, Webbed Up for Justice, Superpower Training, Ingenuity, another for Justice, Aunt May, Power of Justice, and One Way or Another. I want this Ingenuity, but I can only play it in Alter Ego, and we're not going to flip down yet. Can't play one way or another again, so that's getting discarded to put out Superpower Training. Comes in with 3 threat. When we defeat that, we get an identity-specific upgrade, and it goes right into play. We are going to use this Webbed Up and Helicarrier to put out Black Cat. She does not take consequential damage when she attacks. After you play her, you discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Anything with a mental resource gets added to your hand. We have a Web Shooter. That sucks. And a Strength. That sucks more. She'll hit Rhino for 1. Take no consequential. Power of Justice. We'll play 4 Justice on Superpower Training. That will defeat it. And that is search, deck, and discard pile. So we're going to go ahead and use identity-specific upgrade, Webbed Up. When attached to me, we would attack, discard this, and stun them instead. So that'll negate his next attack. For Justice is overkill right now, and I don't want to get rid of Ingenuity. So we're going to put For Justice aside. We're going to play Aunt May. Aunt May will be there when we have to heal. We'll hold on to Ingenuity, and we'll ready up. Ingenuity in hand. We have a Backflip. Nice. Spider Tracer. Swinging Web Kick. And Miles Morales. Nice. Okay. We get 1 on the main scheme. That goes up to 3. For Justice is useful now, but we don't have it anymore. Rhino is webbed up. That gets discarded. He gets stunned. The stun will come off from his attack. So we do not get attacked. Now we get an encounter card. It is Gang Up. The villain in each minion engaged with you attacks you. Okay. So he initiates an attack. Spider Sense draws me a card. So I have Power of Justice. That's useless right now, but I'm going to backflip and negate all this damage. Rhino misses. That's the end of Rhino's turn. We know Black Cat's going to swing for 1 because she does not take consequential. He'll go down to 11. I'm going to use Mansion to draw a card. It is Moon Girl. More stuff I can't play in hero form. We're going to swing 2 at Rhino. Takes him down to 9. We're going to risk this. We're going to flip down. We're going to use Helicarrier and Spider Tracer to put Ingenuity out. Then we're going to use Peter's Scientist, the Ingenuity, and this Power of Justice to put out Moon Girl. We'll count that as a mental, so mental, mental, mental. Draw 3 cards. The backflip. That's a Web Shooter. That's a Swinging Web Kick. Miles is going away, so we can play a Web Shooter. This comes in with 3 counters. Wild Resource each time we exhaust, and we're going to hold on to this so we can hit Rhino super hard next turn. Moon Girl's going to thwart 2. Get rid of crowd control. Crowd control. Moon Girl will take 2 damage. Rhino is going to scheme, but we'll deal with it. Have 3 cards in hand. I'm going to draw 1, 2, and 3. We got Webbed Up, Daredevil, and Enhanced Spider Sense. That might be helpful. We get 1 on the main. Here's hoping Rhino doesn't draw a 2 boost. Rhino's going to scheme for 1. Encounter card. Boost card is a 0. And we've gotten lucky with that. Alright, we're up to 5. Encounter card is I'm Tough. Give Rhino a tough status card. If Rhino already has a tough status card, this card gains Surge. I'm going to use Mansion to draw a card. It's another Swinging Web Kick. Probably want to hold on to Moon Girl to block. I do have a backflip, though. Might not need to. We're going to use Ingenuity, discount with Helicarrier. We're going to pay Webbed Up and pay Enhanced Spider Sense. Whoops. Throwing my cards across the table. To play Daredevil. He's a 2/2, 3 health. When he thwarts, deal 1 damage to an enemy. We're going to thwart. He'll take a consequential. This will go down to 3. And he'll lose his tough. Black Cat will swing for 1. Down to 8. Moon Girl. Yeah, let's knock you out. Moon Girl's going to thwart 2. Knock this down to 1. Let's flip up to Spider-Man. Wait, did I use his scientist to pay for... I don't remember if I did. Rewind the tape. We're going to use Ingenuity, discount with Helicarrier. We're going to pay Webbed Up, and pay Enhanced Spider Sense to play Daredevil. Okay, so I brought Enhanced Spider Sense back to my hand. I did not use Peter Parker's Scientist resource, so I paid Webbed Up, these two, Scientist resource for Daredevil. Moon Girl gets knocked out. I still have 5 cards in hand. I know I'm going to get stunned as soon as he flips. So let's do this. Let's pay a Web Shooter token, Enhanced Spider Sense, and a Swinging Web Kick for another Swinging Web Kick. We'll hit him for 8. That'll take him down to 0. Rhino Stage 2 will be defeated. Rhino Stage 3 comes into play. 4 attack. Comes in with toughness and stun each hero. I'll exhaust and get rid of my stun. He will have, 16 hit points. Ready up. Haven't taken a single point of damage yet. Knock on wood. Drawing up to our hand size. We have a Swinging Web Kick and a Backflip in hand. We are drawing Enhanced Spider Sense, Spider Tracer, and a Genius. Wonderful. We go up by 1 on the main. That is at 2 out of 7. Rhino is going to attack us for 4 plus a boost. Draw a card with Spider Sense. It's another Ingenuity. Forgot I had 2 in the deck. Boost card is going to be 2. He's hitting us for 6. I will play Backflip. Take no damage. Here comes Encounter card. Tail Sweep. Scorpion attacks your hero. If no attack was made this way, you are stunned. We are stunned. I could have canceled that. Oh well. We're going to get rid of that stun. Daredevil's going to thwart. Take it down to 0. That will ping off the tough. Black Cat will hit for 1. We're down to 15. Helicarrier, Ingenuity. We'll pay for Swinging Web Kick. We'll hit Rhino for 8. Takes him from 15 down to 7. I'll use Mansion to draw a card. It is clear the area. Useless for me right now. Oh man, I got a bunch of cards in hand I don't need. Okay. Cards I literally can't use. This is my hand. I know I'm holding them back here. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and just straight up discard Spider Tracer. And what the hell, clear the area. We're gonna hold these 2. And we're gonna ready up and take them down next turn, hopefully. 2. We have build support. Multitasking. Jessica Jones. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Get 1 on the main. Rhino's attacking for 4. Daredevil's going to block 5. Encounter card will be Advance Villain Schemes. I could cancel that, but I'm not going to. More fun this way. Scheming for 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 7. It is our turn again. Black Cat, hit him for 1. Looks like I can only hit him for 4 this turn. 4 more this turn. That'll take him down to 2, and I still have to deal with 1 more enemy phase. So, to hell with it. Hitting him for 2. Bring him down to 4. I'm going to deck out anyway. I'm going to use Avengers Mansion. Means I got to shuffle up. We get an encounter card. I'm going to draw one for Mansion, one way or another. That's not helpful right now. We're going to use Helicarrier and Genius to play Jessica Jones. Jessica gets +1 thwart for every side scheming play, which is 0, so we're going to swing it for 1. Make it consequential. Sorry, swing for 2. It'll take him down to 2 hit points. We don't have anything to help us right now. One way or another is pretty much useless right now, so we're going to use that to pay for multitasking, which is only going to take 2 off the main, but that's okay. That's enough for now. It's kind of useless to do this, but I'm going to put build support out. Comes in with 3. I don't even think I have any more other supports in the deck, but that way I don't have it in my hand. In that case, let's do that first, and then we'll do this, and I'll just take 2 off of that. Leave it with 1. Again, pointless, but whatever. It also gives her +1 thwart if I need it. We still got our web shooters, but we can't play Enhanced Spider Sense right now, so we're going to ready up. Drop to our hand size of 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got Daredevil again. Alright, he's going to die as soon as we get through this villain phase. If we get through this villain phase. This goes up by 1. We are at 3 out of 7. Rhino's going to attack us for 4. We draw a card. It's a swinging web kick. Look at that. Doesn't matter. Jessica's going to attack, or block. Another 0. Jessica still is gone, because Rhino hits for 4. Get 2 encounter cards. First one is going to be Sandman. Toughness. Does not have guard. 3/2. Maybe I'll just knock them both out for fun. Second one. Assault. The villain attacks you. Yeah, we'll just use Ingenuity to pay for Enhanced Spider Sense and cancel that Assault, because I don't want it. Now it's our turn again. Alright, Black Cat is going to ping the tough off Sandman. I know we don't have to go through these pleasantries, but we're going to have some fun. Oh, Mansion is going to draw me a card. So another one way or another. We are going to use that to put a Spider Tracer on Sandman. He's at 2, right? Yeah. Web Shooter. Helicarrier. And one way for a swinging web kick. Overkill. Sandman is gone. Not overkill like the keyword, but 8 damage to 4. Spider Tracer removes 3 threat. Break-in's down to 0. Parker will swing for 2. And Rhino is defeated. Alright, everybody, thanks. This was our first game. Next time we'll be playing Claw. I will try to stick to theme, so we're going to do Black Panther, maybe with the Dora Milaje. I don't know if I'm going to use Shuri or T'Challa yet, but might stick with the core set. Thanks for joining. See you next time.